One of the most tilting things in Madden is when you go to throw to an open wide receiver, but that edge rusher comes off his block, hits you, and that duck that comes out is intercepted by Tony Siragusa. But what if I told you that you could build your defense in a way that is going to allow you to get far more of these animations for yourself? Lock in, this one is going to tilt a lot of you. It's going to get a lot of you a lot more stops. Let's get into it. What is up, guys? Zan from the Zan Madden YouTube channel. And what if I told you that there was a way to set up your depth chart in a manner that would get you more defensive lineman interceptions in Madden 23?
Yeah, I am so in.
Now, you guys know that one of the ways that a lot of turnovers occur in this game is when your quarterback goes to wind up and throw the ball downfield, and you get hit late by a slot corner or by a defensive end, and then that D tackle sheds off of the block by a offensive guard or center, and it lands right in his lap for an interception. Furthermore, a lot of players got tilted when EA started to drop free pick artists on pass rushers such as Lawrence Taylor in this game. And the truth is, there are a lot more than just Lawrence Taylor, Aiden Hutchinson. I could actually get away where you guys can get defensive tackles with this particular ability, which is going to maximize your potential to turn your opponents over more frequently in Madden 23. For this tip to work, what you're going to want to do is once the game starts, or you can set your depth chart like this up front if you guys aren't worried about your MUT chems, you're going to go into your depth chart. And right here at the defensive end spot, the right end one and the left end one, you are going to take outside linebackers and you are going to put them in at the #1 positions for each of these spots respectively. So here in this instance, I've got Lawrence Taylor. This is a low overall Lawrence Taylor that still has a free pick artist. He's my right end #1. Over here on the other side, I've got Shaq Leonard, who is geeked up beyond all recognition. 99 speed, crazy agility, crazy excel. Awesome item, right? We're going to play him at the other D tackle role. As for our backups, we're going to play him at left end 1. These are the guys that you actually want to start on the edge for this defense. So I'm going to put Julius Peppers, new card that came out in the Theme Team Remix. Pretty awesome item. I've got some Bears Theme Team Remix on him. And then at the other end position, I've actually got Justin Simmons, who I'm going to put there. You could put whoever you want. In fact, you could start 4 outside linebacker pass rushing specialists in these roles if you wish. Now what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go into defense known as nickel over. Very meta this year. You guys should know it well. It's got a very, very useful blitz meta. Very easy setup. We'll talk about the blitz here in this video as well for those that don't know. But we're going to go ahead and go to packages, and we're going to flick the right stick until it says 4 defensive ends. And if you take a look at the front 4, you see that it says 98, 56, 53, and 90. Well, 98 is that backup right defensive end, Justin Simmons. 56 is our starting right end, Lawrence Taylor. 53 is our starting left end, Shaq Leonard, the Maniac. And 90 is Julius Peppers, our left end #2. So across the board, it's starting from left to right, right end 2, right end 1, left end 1, left end 2. Keep in mind that if you guys wanted to, you could put pick artist on all of those spots. You guys could use the free pick artist abilities that exist in this game, and this is going to get you interceptions for any player where it hits them in the hands. Keep in mind that in this game, Secure Protector is something that is basically free on most linemen as it comes out right now. Secure Protector counters double or nothing. It counters edge threat pass rushing abilities. Really, if you're not using an AKA Unstoppable Force or a Theme Team Remix Unstoppable Force item on the edge, I don't personally see value in paying AP for a pass rushing ability. And I also don't really see a ton of value in a free edge threat double or nothing either, because you're only going to notice those going off in games where you match up against someone who doesn't have secure protectors on their offensive lineman. And truth be told, if you're facing someone that doesn't have their AP set up on their offensive line, you've won before the game's already started. So it's not like you're going to need to do too much anyways. So I think this is a really savvy idea to be able to equip 4 outside linebacker pass rushing specialists with 0 AP pick artist that can help you get some of those throw out a sack catches with your base rush. This is a really, really savvy tip. So let's go ahead and take the field here. Obviously, I can't sit here for 7 hours and just record until I get a million throw out a sack interceptions. But again, you see Peppers, Maniac, Taylor, and Simmons. And, you know, you're going to go ahead and rush the passer, and I'll just try to mimic trying to, you know, throw the ball late and see if we can get a fluky throw out of sack. It would have to go to Lawrence Taylor. But the point that I'm trying to make here is that when you do this, if you do throw the ball and you get hit, a lot of times the ball just kind of pops out of the quarterback's hands and it hits one of the linemen in the, you know, the chest. And if you have that pick artist, you're going to catch it nearly every time. In fact, we already know that defensive linemen in general in this game tend to catch interceptions anyways. This is just going to remove the chance where they drop it. How many times have you played a game where you basically have thrown one and then your opponent throws one and your guy drops and you're like, dang, why didn't I catch mine? Well, you're going to catch all of yours in this case if you have 4 of these guys. So I'll try to throw the ball late. It's very, very tough. So in this situation, as you see the ball coming out late, this is the throwing animation that results in all these throw out of sack picks. Imagine right here if we have pick artist on this player. Typically when they have pick artist, they respond to this and they'll go catch it. Without it, there's a chance that they don't know the ball's in the area, or even if they are in the area and they put their hands on it, they'll drop it. I would say like 30 to 40% of the time. If they catch this with pick artists, there's almost no chance that they'll drop it. So this is why I think that these animations being turnovers nearly 100% of the time, provided that you have a shedding lineman in the area, is going to change the game for you. So this is something that I think that you guys really ought to take a look at. It does get a lot deeper than this, actually. In fact, this week on Gridiron Game Plan, my strategy website, I'm going to talk about incorporating this strategy because it costs no AP to get these kind of fluky. We're going to create these on our own, so it's not really fluky when you're setting up your defense in a manner that does this for you. But I'm going to kind of twist coverage behind this as well. So if you guys want the coverage that I'm going to use to lock down the field behind this to make quarterbacks have to hold on to the ball longer, which is kind of the yin to the yang of this tip, you're going to be able to hold that ball longer. More throw out of sack animations, more throw out of sack animations equals more interceptions by defensive linemen with a free pick artist. Head over to this website. $9.95 unlocks everything. I know it's late in the year, but you guys can see everything I've done all year long. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you guys give the video a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or complaints, drop those below. As always, want to be hearing what you're thinking about the content here on the YouTube channel. Appreciate all the support that you guys have shown. We're rocking into June. Madden 24 is right around the corner, and I can't wait to get started on that as well. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Until then, this is Zan. Get the lab, and good luck.